Hey guys, I'm today with Ant Stott from Macski, South Africa. So Ant, you've been the shaper of Macski, South Africa for 10 years, right? You took the business just after legendary Jan McLeod and the McLeod family. So tell us a bit about yourself.
Yeah, so I come from a kayaking background. I was kayaking from the age of maybe 12 years old. And I became a professional kayaker for 12 years from the year 2000. I was very fortunate to be paid to kayak and travel the world and do competitions all around the world. And at the
you're four-time world champion. I know you're a humble guy, but
I've fortunately had some titles which were great along the way, make the sponsors happy,
pretty cool,
and make it all worthwhile as well. Yeah.
Awesome. So yeah, really a big champion of any kind of racing kayak, marathon, single and double category.
Yeah, so right? I raced a bit of everything. I raced marathon and I raced sprints as well. Tried to qualify for Olympic Games, singles, doubles, and K4, which is a four-man kayak as well.
Cool. So how did you start waveskiing, which is quite far from kayaking in rivers, right?
So as a child, my father got a very cheap waveski with no fins, no seat belts. It had foot straps, and in the holidays we would catch only foamy waves, no clean face because we didn't have fins or belts. And then I got into my kayaking very seriously, and because I love the ocean, I was surfing, so stand-up surfing, shortboard surfing. And at one stage I started surfing a lot. I really enjoyed my surfing, and then I got an injury in my shoulder, and every time I surfed the injury got really bad, but I was still able to train on my kayak. I was like, well, if I can kayak and I can't surf, maybe I can try and wave ski, because then I use my paddle and I can surf. So that's how I got into wave skiing more seriously. And then I started using the clean face and a better board and fins and a seat belt and Eskimo rolling. And I just loved it, and I couldn't get enough of it, and I just wanted to surf every day. And I really loved it from the beginning.
Yeah, that's pretty funny, because like most of the waveski guys are going to be like or coming from kayak background only or surf background only. So you a bit of both actually.
Yeah, so I love the ocean. It's been what we grew up with. So diving, catching crayfish, fishing. And yeah, now wave skiing is a big part of my life. Shaping, surfing, competing. I love it. It's a really great sport.
Cool. So yeah, I guess you've been working for 10 years for Macski, right? And so you're working with two guys, two South African guys, doing the glassing and everything, right? So it's three-man job, and it's a lot of work for you, right?
Yeah, it is a lot of work. At one stage we had more staff. They had another business in Durban, so we had a lot of staff who could help. But last year we moved the business, or not last year, a year and a half ago we moved the business from Durban down to Cape Town. And I was very fortunate that two of my staff came down with me, so now we're three guys. And anybody who's made a waveski or tried to make a waveski will understand how much work it is. Yeah. And when people ask me how many waveskis do you make in a month, I'm always surprised at how little it is.
Yeah.
But then there's some guys who've made a waveski before and they go, wow, that's a lot. So it's a lot of work making a custom board, and I think most people don't understand how much time goes into building a waveski. But we're passionate about it. We put lots of time into it, lots of love, lots of care, and we try to make the best waveskis that we can.
So definitely, personally, I've been like ordering board from you like for the last 10 years, and I knew I ship from waveski myself and been around shippers. Seeing you this week, staying at your place and doing like all the process for making board, realize like how big the work is, and that's amazing. So that's pretty cool. So I guess you helped a lot development in South Africa. What do you think about how the sport is growing back?
So yeah, the sport is definitely taking off again worldwide, without a doubt. I've noticed from our orders, I've noticed from the other shapers, their orders. There's always a very good demand for guys who want new boards. It's always growing. the Cape in particular has been very good with the development programs. There's a very good club system in the Cape, and they've got a few different clubs that work together, and they have clinics through the summer, over the weekends, and it doesn't cost people anything. They come for free and try the WAVESKI.
That's pretty cool.
And there's good coaches who know what they're doing, and I think it's been great to watch I think the most difficult is trying to get young people to start WAVESKI.
Yes.
And to give you some credit, guys like you and Virgil and Cyril and a few younger people who are really doing really good tricks and moves out there. It makes WAVESKI more cool. It's helped the young guys be interested in the sport, which is awesome, so that helps a lot. Because a lot of people see WAVESKI as an old man's sport. When they see young guys really surfing hard like you guys, it makes young people interested. They look and go, wow, that's cool, I want to try that. So that's helped a lot. I think worldwide, it's helped getting young guys more interested. But yeah, there are some good systems here. KZN's also got some good clinics and things going up there. But I think, yeah, worldwide, France is probably setting the example with regards to getting young people going again. And it's great to see young guys in the sport together. It's awesome.
Awesome. So I guess like you have strong hopes for next WAVESKI title that's going to be held in Narren Reef in June, July 2024, and we're expecting a lot of young guys and girls, right?
Yeah, so we've been working towards Nahoon for quite a while now. To have all the championships in your home country is very special. So South Africa really has to have a strong team. But from my side, from a Macski side, I've obviously got some international riders like yourself, who I know can ride the Britain Reef before you ride it well. There's a few other guys, and we've been working on some boards that will work particularly well at Britain Reef. And we've been looking at the way the wave breaks, and I think we've got some really good title contenders in all categories. And yeah, I'm looking forward to see firstly how South Africa does, but secondly how Macski does as a brand. And yeah, I hope we can do well.
Awesome, makes sense. So also like, what will you define? I know our relation, you and me, have been like really special along the year. We developed like, we'll be able to say like a lot of world first, like really big wave guns, towing board, really small board lately. What will be like the project where you did have the most fun?
Okay, so as far as timelines go and fun goes, the most fun project was probably the mini board, the short board, the 5 that we built now with you.
You're going to see a video of that.
Having you here in the shaping bay with me to work with was really exciting. That was cool. Whereas all the other boards have been shaped over a WhatsApp video call or something like that, which is cool, but it's not as cool as having you here. And timeline-wise, we made it really quickly, we glassed it quickly, and we got it in the water quickly. I got to try it myself. Not very easy, but super fun. But the most challenging, without a doubt, was the guns, the big wave guns. Not purely just on the shape and how it would work in the water, but also the construction using bamboo stringers. The first board had 3 triple bamboo stringers.
Sorry about that.
Which was really tricky to build. And then the second one had a really thick 10 more bamboo stringer, which was also really tricky to build. So those were very challenging projects that took a lot of time and effort. The towing board, which we're still going to see more of, I'm sure, in the future.
Yeah.
That also was a really cool project. But I must say, any board we work on together is a lot of fun, and I must say, working with any top rider is what pushes the limits of the sport, which pushes my limits and the challenges, trying to create something that will work. I'm not someone who will just sit and just look and say, oh, does that look good, is that going to work? I like numbers, I like calculations, I like spreadsheets, I like to work it all out on paper and understand it and know that it works before I shape it.
And of course, so, you have like such a wide diversity of shape and sport. You didn't only like went one direction when some of the shaper could be stuck in one direction when it starts to really work well, but you're working, like, as we say, with a team, like really South African, really strong team, like such as Bruce Vian or Sandra, 2011 world champion, or Andre Berger, vice world champion in 2014, guys like this. So they had a lot
So yeah, I was very fortunate when I took over Macski from Ian McLeod. I had maybe about 40 templates, which he had probably built up over the last 40 years, maybe started from John McLeod before that. So I started off with a lot of templates and then was able to work with guys like yourself, Andre Berger, Sandra, and many other top riders to develop those shapes and work on new ideas. And I must say, the more top riders that I interact with, the more we are able to push the limit of design and see what works. And it's been, for me, the most exciting part of shaping is designing something new technology, new ideas. And then I can only surf as much as I can surf, which is not enough to test everything. So it's so great to have guys like you and Bruce and Andre and whoever else out there to test all these new things, and the feedback comes back much quicker. So it's great for R&D and it's great for the sport.
Awesome.
So a lot of fun.
Awesome. Wish you the best, and I'm pretty sure we're going to see like a lot of young generation from South Africa and overseas like coming on Macski board, and I'm sure the country is in good hands to get better, and that's my stay here was really good to see that. So thanks so much.
Yeah, thanks Pablo. It's been great having you here from France, visiting us in South Africa.
Pleasure.
We look forward to when all the international guys come out next year for Nahoon World Champs, and having you back here again. It's been good fun.
Cool. Thanks so much,
Cool. Okay.
See you guys for the next interview. Bye.